Welcome back, babes. As you guys saw in the title and in the thumbnail, today I am doing a celebrity inspired makeup look, and the look is inspired by the singer Becky G. I love her makeup in this picture. This was done by another makeup artist that I've met several times who's so good, Ash Comb, and she did this beautiful bronzy eye with golds on the lids, a little bit of liner, smoked out on the bottom, big bold lashes, golden bronzy skin, and this beautiful orangey red lip. I am so happy that I was able to get super close to this look, you guys. Look at that. I feel like we look like twins. This look is actually not hard to do at all, especially the eye look. The eye look looks like there's so much going on, but it's not hard, I promise. So if you guys want to see how this look is done, keep watching. But before we move on, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And you could also add me on Instagram at Eman. All right, guys, let's get into this Becky G inspired makeup. I am super excited to get into this makeup, you guys. So the best part of this video, I feel like, is something that actually happened before I started filming, which is I put up a poll on my Instagram and my YouTube, actually, my YouTube community. And I asked you guys, I put up like 3 different pictures. I had this picture of Becky G. I also had this picture of Selena. And then the third picture was this picture of BB Rexa. I was about to say Bebe. It's BB. And I had all 3 pictures, and then I asked you guys to vote to tell me which makeup look you wanted me to recreate, and Becky G won. If you're not following me on Instagram, you guys, you definitely should. It's at Eman, because then you can vote next time because it was really fun. It was actually like such a nice way to get your input for the video. I'm doing a look that I know you guys want. I'm going to actually prep my skin with this glow mist from Pixie. This is an all-over face mist for glowing, luminous, smooth complexion. It has a bunch of different oils in it, and you can use this in different ways. You can use it before makeup to hydrate, protect, and nourish. After makeup, it sets and add like a dewy finish, which I think I'm gonna definitely do. And then anytime just to refresh your makeup. So you guys know I love using the MAC Fix Plus, but I always love trying out other facial mists because I feel like it's such a nice way to prep your skin before you do anything else. That is so refreshing. That feels amazing on. I want to make sure that my lips are super hydrated for this gorgeous lip that she has. So I'm trying out a new lip oil. This is from Smashbox. So they came out with this new collection. It's called the Mindful 5, and it has a lot of CBD in it. A lot of different, I think there was like 5 different products, and they all have CBD in them. So this is the Nourishing Lip Oil. It has cannabis, sativa, hemp seed oil, chamomile. I hate this word because I have no idea how to pronounce it. Can someone please write out how to pronounce it? Okay, I'm going to try. Jojoba? Is it jojoba oil? I don't even know. Sunflower oil and apricot oil. There's a bunch of different oils in there, and this on the lips just feels amazing. I'm testing out a brand new primer. This is from Makeup Forever. This is their new smoothing primer. They came out with a bunch of new primers, I believe. Don't quote me. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure if this is new or not, but the packaging definitely looks new. You guys know me. I'm all about using a primer before foundation. Like, I don't ever use a primer. I know different people have opinions on that, but I personally love primers. I feel like they make your foundation go on so much better. And then they can deal with certain things. If you have pores, if you get oily, if you're dry. So I feel like primers help deal with different skin needs. This is a smoothing primer, so this is going to be a beautiful base underneath my foundation. I'm applying this just in the areas where my pores are a little bit larger, and it has this like really nice silky feel to it. I want the skin for this look to look perfectly flawless. I don't know why I'm talking so weird. I want the skin to look absolutely perfect and flawless. That's what I'm trying to say, because that is exactly how Becky G's skin looks like. So I'm going with my go-to foundation recently. I think I've used this probably in the last 5 videos. It is the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. So this foundation is truly for that really perfect flawless finish. If you want that look where your skin does not have a single pore showing, does not have a single red blotch, that does not have a single bit of discoloration, that just pretty much looks airbrushed, face tuned, all that stuff, this is the foundation to use. It's a long wear foundation. It's 24 hours. So it's just gonna like last on your skin for a really, really long time. Because this is more of a full coverage foundation, I really love using my beauty blender for this, because the beauty blender is wet. So it just blends out the foundation a lot better. I feel like if I use a brush for this, it's like too thick of a foundation to use a brush. Even a brush like my Real Techniques or like my Smashbox buffing brush, which I usually normally love, I wouldn't use it for this foundation. This foundation, I love using the wet beauty blender. It just blends it a lot better. On this side of my face, there's literally like no imperfections, where on this side, you're seeing all of the discoloration and everything else. So it really gives that look of perfect skin, which, you know, might not be for every day, but for a look like this is definitely what I'm going for. Okay, I'm testing out a brand new concealer today, you guys. This concealer is new. These just came out from Hourglass. I'm excited to try them, so I have a little bit of information on them. So they are waterproof concealers, which I absolutely love. They come in 22 different shades. They blur, they brighten for up to 16 hours, which is amazing. Crease resistant, full coverage, and they give an airbrush finish. Let's test this baby out. I hope I have the right shade though. That's nice. That's not bad. I like that it's full coverage, waterproof. It's like all the things I love in a concealer. The shade that I just used is Apricot. And I wanted to mention the shade that I used in the foundation, you guys, was 2.4. It definitely doesn't feel as thick as I thought it would, considering it's a full coverage concealer. Like, it's not as thick as the Shape Tape or the Born This Way Too Faced. It feels lighter, but if it's gonna give me the same full coverage but with a lighter feel, I am all for that. I'm using my Tati Beauty Blendiful. If you guys didn't see my full review on this, you have to check it out. I'm gonna link it for you. This is a new must-have in my makeup collection, just like my beauty blender. I have my beauty blender, I have my Blendiful. So they go hand in hand for me now. And I use them for different things. I definitely could have used this to blend out my concealer, but I'm kind of playing around, seeing like what I love it for. I'm also using this powder from Makeup Forever. This is the Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. I think it's the same formula as the old one. I honestly am not sure. I know that Makeup Forever has rebranded a lot, so I'm kind of like falling in love with the brand all over again. I'm taking that with my Blendiful, and let's just set this makeup, you guys. And I feel like the combination of this powder and this applicator are just gonna give me the most amazing finish. Look how beautiful and soft and matte and smooth this side looks. This side's not bad, but this side looks a lot more airbrushed. I have a few palettes that I want to play around with. I have 2 palettes from Juvia's Place. These palettes are so pretty. I got them recently. I haven't even tried them out yet. So there's the Nudes palette, which has all these gorgeous nude shadows. Love that. And then there's also the Chocolates palette, which has all like, this palette is my jam. This is my type of palette, you guys know. So I think both of these would work amazing. I also have the brand new Amrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, which I think would also work so well. All of these shades. Use what you have, you guys. These are very easy colors. They're neutrals. They're not hard to come by. So use whatever palettes you have. So I'm going to start with the Amrezy Anastasia palette, and I really am loving these shades right here. So just kind of dipping my brush in both of these two colors. I'm starting with the shade OG, working this in my crease. I'm blending kind of out towards my eyebrows, bringing it all the way in and kind of going corner to corner in my socket and then just blending out. Her shadow is pretty much going all the way up to her brows. When I'm doing these type of looks, guys, I love having a clean brush on hand, usually a white one. That's how I know it's clean. And I use this just to like blend out the edges while I'm working. I feel like it helps me kind of gauge the look a little bit better. So this doesn't have any product on it. This is a completely clean brush, and I just blend out everything as I'm working. I'm going over that OG color with New Yorker. That's my best Amrezy impersonation. That was terrible. Amra, if you're watching this, sorry, that was so bad. Okay, so I'm going over with that color because it has a little bit more orange to it. OG definitely has a little bit more of a red undertone, like burgundy undertone to it, which I wasn't expecting, which is totally fine other than the fact that Becky's look has a little bit more orange. So OG is going to help, sorry, New Yorker. New Yorker is going to help us get a little bit more of that orangey undertone. So I'm just applying this all over, pretty much where we applied OG. So I kept my lid area bare and like underneath my brows bare because I want to go in with a really bright shimmery color. Let's see what the Juvia's Place palette has. I love this pale gold. This eye look is actually super easy to do. It doesn't really have that many steps. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. It has a few steps, but they're all really easy steps. Sometimes eyeshadow looks are a little bit more complicated. This is definitely not one of those looks. This look is going to be pretty easy. This shade right here from the Anastasia palette is screaming my name, Dragon. Oh, it's so nice, you guys. It's so nice and silky. Oh, I love this. Let's just put a little bit on top. Yeah, I feel like this is what I needed. I needed just a little bit more orange to the look. It was definitely looking a little bit too yellow. So, okay, I'm feeling that. I think this is the way to go to make it as Becky G as possible. Now I'm starting to feel like it looks like her eye makeup. This just totally made a difference. And now we're gonna play with this beautiful shade 1988. Which I'm assuming that's when Amra's born. I'm guessing that's what it is. And then I'm gonna be using this brush, which is one of my favorite brushes. This is from the Sigma x Trend Mood collab. If you guys don't know Trend Mood, it is an amazing beauty community on Instagram. If you wanna know every single thing that's happening with beauty and makeup, follow Trend Mood. They have all the gossip, all the insight, all the products immediately before anyone else. They came out with a special collection of brushes with Sigma. So this is the E30 pencil brush. So this is definitely when you need to start being a little bit more careful because you don't want to mess up your foundation. You don't want to get any fallout. So shake as much of that product as you can off your brush. I'm being dramatic so I can get my point across. Okay, so I took off a lot of the product and I'm just going to use this for my lower lash line going all the way across from corner to corner. Getting this part nice and smoky is really important. So the best way to do that is just to build the color. You don't want to go in with a ton of product on your brush. This shadow is so pigmented. You want to just build it slowly, you guys. That is the key. And I'm getting it right at the base of my lashes. Now I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite brown kohl liner pencils. I actually got a really good question the other day on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely should because I answer questions on there every day. It's at Eman, in case you're wondering. So I had a subscriber message me and ask, which kohl pencil do I like better? The Pixie, which is what I'm using today, the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in Bronze Beam, which is definitely one of my favorites, or the Urban Decay 24/7. I can't remember what the actual name is, but it's pretty much the exact same color. And my answer is, you guys, I love them both equally. They're both so good. So I think the 24/7 Urban Decay is more waterproof. It like sets. That's the major difference. But other than that, they have a very similar texture. The colors are very similar. So if I had to choose, I don't think I could. I would choose both. But I'm using this color in my waterline, and the great thing about this is what's gonna really smoke out this look and just make your eyes look so intense. Once you add mascara to this look, it just totally opens up your eyes. Okay, next it's time to do that little bit of black liner that she has on her top lid, and I'm testing out a brand new liner. I've never used this before. It's from Pat McGrath, but I really love the tip on it. Ooh, it glides on nice and smooth, and I like that it's super black. I'm gonna just draw the wing now, so I kind of have an idea of how I want, or where I want the wing to end. And then I'm just gonna trace this out to pretty much just match it. This is a super thin wing. It's gonna basically just follow the shape of your eye. This is a great liquid liner, you guys. This is just gliding on so smoothly. I love it when you don't have to like pull and tug with liquid liners. It makes all the difference. So when I get to the outer corner, I like to kind of use something, a puff, my beauty blender, my blending foil, just to pull a little bit, so I have a little bit of tension, just so I can make that line perfect. The eyes are coming together. It is time for lashes. So I am using these ones from Eyelure Crazy Ray Ray. Be sure to apply mascara on your top lashes and your bottom lashes, you guys. This is super important. We want all your lashes to be really black. It's gonna make your eyes stand out even more. Becky G has the most beautiful bronze golden glow to her skin. So one of my favorite products to do that with is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Glow in the medium deep shade. This has a little bit of glow to it. It just looks so stunning on. And there's actually the brush that comes with it. This is Glow Powder Brush, and it kind of just applies the product perfectly for you. So it takes all the guesswork out of it. So I'm just going to dip my brush, ooh, very gently. I put way too much on. So let's take some of that off. All right, I took most of that product off, and then just starting from the like the highest point of your cheekbone up by your ears and bringing it down, just applying this beautiful powder. I'm also taking it along my jawline, and then I like to bring it up around just the edges of my temple and my forehead. And this brush is a lifesaver because it just shows you exactly where you should apply the product. For the blush look, Becky has this beautiful bright orange blush on, and I knew immediately as soon as I saw it, there's only one palette that I must use for that blush color, and it is my palette, you guys. It is my Catrice x Eman Cheeky Blush Palette, because this orange is absolutely to die for, and that's pretty much the color that Becky's wearing. These blushes are super pigmented, so I want you guys to be careful when you use them. That's why I like to use like a very fluffy brush, not a dense brush. I stay away from brushes that are dense like this for this blush palette because they're so pigmented. The color is called Luxor, and then I'm just gonna use this basically on my apples and then just working it back towards my ears. I'm adding a little bit of inner corner highlight, you guys. Just a pop. This is just gonna brighten up the eyes. Feel like the eyes were already so pretty. I don't even know if we needed this, to be honest, but a little bit of inner corner highlight doesn't hurt, I guess. I also added a little bit of highlighter underneath my brows. Then I applied highlighter in all the other key areas to really give the skin a beautiful glow. All right, guys, let's start this lip look. So I've really narrowed down what products I'm gonna use. So hopefully I can get as close to this color that Becky G is wearing as possible. She's wearing this brighter kind of orangey red. It's a red that has a lot of orange undertones to it. Starting off with a lip liner from Laura Mercier. This is the shade True Red. I don't know if this is the right color to be doing with this lip. I didn't want to do an orangey liner because I felt like that might be too much. So hopefully this works out, you guys. Okay, my lips look crazy, but that's okay. Next, we are doing the lipstick. So I have 2 shades, you guys. The reason I have 2 is because you don't need both, but I don't know if this one is discontinued or not. So I feel like this is the perfect shade. It's from YSL. The shade color is called number 13 Rouge Pure Couture. My goodness, I think that's what it is, number 13. And it's this like very orangey red. This might be discontinued. If it is, another great alternative is this color from IT Cosmetics. They just came out with these gorgeous pillow lipsticks. They're so beautiful. I love this shade, and this color is called Fanciful. So let's kind of just see how the YSL looks. This is so creamy. I love it. Yeah, this is the color, you guys. And I think like the liner is gonna help it not look too orange. Wow, I need to use way more YSL stuff. This is amazing. This looks so pretty, you guys. I can't even deal with this right now. I love it. This is the perfect color for this makeup. So if you guys can get your hands on this lipstick, definitely do it. That is the final look, you guys, for this Becky G inspired makeup. I'm pulling it up because I have to say it is so dead on, not to toot my own horn, but are we not twins? Are we twins? Twinsies. I think we are. Not only am I so happy that I was able to get so close to this makeup, but I love how this turned out. And I think like one of my favorite thing about doing celebrity recreations is that it makes me do something different, makeup that I wouldn't necessarily do. I probably would have never paired this lip color with this makeup. I probably wouldn't have done liner with all of this eye look either. And probably would have done different lashes. So just gets me out of my comfort zone. I hope you guys loved this as much as I did. And I'm going to say it one more time, not to be annoying, but if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go and add me at Eman, because I think I'm going to be doing the polls on Instagram on a regular basis, because it helped so much for you guys to decide which look you want me to recreate, rather than me trying to guess which look you guys want. You guys said you wanted the Becky G, so I did it. So there's probably going to be a new poll going up for next week's video with 3 different celebrity looks that I can recreate, but you guys have to tell me which one you want. So that's it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do a ton of makeup tutorials and yeah, a lot of beauty, but I'm telling you guys, this year, 2020 is going to be the year where there's going to be more than just makeup on my channel, but it's all going to be around the same idea of beauty inside and out. So stay tuned for that. But if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single video I post every single week. All right, guys, this was a blast. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.